everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So this tutorial is also a makeup tutorial and also a review, so stay tuned to the end of the video which I will talk about all the products that I have used today, and I'll give you like my full in-depth review at the end of the video of individual products that I have used. Okay, so moving on into this tutorial right now. Alright, for my base, I'll be going in with... I have two products from Too Faced which can be used for primers. So one is the Too Faced HangOver RX Replenishing Primer, and this is the Too Faced HangOver RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Definitely suggest you guys to actually get the 3-in-1. Plus, you can actually use this to refresh your face, to set your makeup, use it as a primer. So this is basically much more worth it. This both product has the same ingredients, which is the coconut water probiotic based ingredient and skin revivers. So maybe some of you actually don't have this and have this. So I'm just going to go in with the primer. The way I actually like to apply this primer on my face is I just like to take this, spray it at the back of my hand, and I'll just do this and I'll just tap it into my skin. So for foundation, I'll be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Full Coverage Oil Free Foundation. Thanks to Jackie Aina that she actually collaborated with Too Faced, and she actually came up with a bunch of new foundation shades ranging from medium to deep skin tone. So I do have to thank Jackie Aina for her collaboration. But this is my old foundation. I still haven't got myself the new shade. So my shade right now I'm using, which is Honey, and this is like too neutral for my skin because I have a little bit of a yellow undertone. I have to mix my foundation is because this shade is not my shade. So I'm just using like a foundation brush to just like evenly spread this over, because today I'll be going in with a beauty blender instead of a foundation brush. It just makes the blending process of the beauty blender so much faster, guys. So just go ahead and blend this out. So as you can see, I left the eye part out because... So today we'll be going in with the new concealer from Too Faced, and this is the Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. You can use this to conceal, contour, highlight or retouch. When I went to Sephora, I still saw them actually selling this Radiant Concealer. Can you see the difference in size? This is like so much bigger. And yes, you have not seen me use this concealer very long on my channel. It's because it's not my shade, guys. That concealer is just way too ashy for my skin tone right now. Okay, so this concealer that I got is also in the shade Honey. Let's see how it blends out with the foundation. This is like kind of my shade. I really like this type of concealer. I don't like my concealer with a lot of highlight. It spreads out really very nicely. The wand is big. Sometimes the concealer wands can be too small. You guys know that I like putting a little bit extra right over here because of my smile lens. Right, so let's get to blending. Really full coverage even though I'm using a beauty blender. So it did kind of give me that highlight though, but a very natural highlight. That is actually what I wanted. Okay, so to set my under eyes, of course I'm going to do this off camera because it's not from Too Faced. I'll be going in with the Beauty Bakery setting powder, and then for the rest of my face I'll be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal setting powder. I think it's Ethereal. I like the packaging though because it has like that extra seal so the powder doesn't get messy in the pot. When I last used this powder, it actually caused me a little bit of flashback underneath my eye area. So what I'm going to do right now to actually like cure this whiteness, I'm actually going to set my face. I'm going to set it with the HangOver RX Replenishing Setting Spray. So while this is actually setting, I'm actually going to go ahead and do my eyes. So let me just quickly go and do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll be back, guys. I'm not sure whether you guys actually still own this palette, but it's a very old palette from Too Faced, and this is the Too Faced Le Grand palette. Is the very first shade I'm picking up is called City Lights from this palette. This shade, City Lights, is a very nice transition shade for my skin tone, so I like using this color. And the next shade I'll be going in is this one right here, using the same brush. It's called Cobblestone. I've had this palette for so long and this is the first time I'm using this eyeshadow shade. So I'm just blending that in with City Lights. So taking any eye brush, I'm just going to spritz my brush, get it wet. So the next shade I'm going to pick up is called Eiffel, right here. It has like a very grayish black, but at the same time it has like glitter in it. So I'm just going to keep it really close to my eyelid. And then the center of my lid, I think I'm gonna pop this shade right here, which is called Party Dress, and I'm just gonna use my finger. And we'll see how this turns out, guys. I don't like it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna fix this up. I'm just gonna throw in this one called Wish List, also with my finger. I think I am just going to cover this with the gold, guys. I think not all the time I actually get the right combination. I do also tend to make mistakes here and there. And then just to blend everything off, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this black over here, which is called Stiletto. I will be going ahead and putting the purple shade this time around on my lower lash line. So I did this off camera and I didn't mention it to you guys that I actually use this on my eyelids. I'm so sorry. But this is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is the Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. So it looks like this. The reason why you couldn't see anything on my eyelids is because it comes out like this, and then when you blend it out, it actually turns to be transparent. Let me just quickly go on and put on some eyeliner and my lashes, and I'll be back. Okay, so lashes and liner has been done. I'm going to go in with mascara. Mascara, I'll be going in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. This is like one of the best mascara. It is definitely waterproof. I've tested the theory out already, guys. So I'll just go ahead and apply this to my upper and my lower lash line. Moving on to the next product that I actually bought, which is a new product, I believe, from Too Faced. This is their new Too Faced Natural Face the Highlight Blush Bronzing Veil Face Palette. So it's just the packaging is actually really adorable. So just open this up. Not open this up, no, open this out. This is their luxurious face palette. It feels very heavy, very luxurious, very beautiful. So it comes with a very nice gold packaging. This is a little bit like curved on top. They actually brought this part out. It makes it look like it's glass, but it's not. It's plastic actually. And then you open it up, you have this beautiful palette. So you have 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, 2 highlighter, and definitely you get a mirror as well with the name Too Faced there. Pretty cute. Yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and pick up this shade called Sunny Honey and just contour my face. The size of the pen for the bronzer is pretty much okay. You can get to actually pick up the product. And this is palette edible, but can you see this? This bronzer is actually beautiful, guys. But I think a little bit fell into my mouth there. I can taste it, guys. All of a sudden there's sweetness in my mouth. I'm amazed. Too Faced, come on. Switching up brushes, I'm just going to take another brush and contour my nose, a slimmer brush. So I know what, I'm just going to take a little bit of this tropic like it's hot. I'm just going to take a little bit and just going to go just on top of what I've applied, just to give it a little bit of shimmer. Can you see it just gave that shimmer glow? So you can actually use this bronzer for the summertime, guys. It is a shimmer bronzer, and you see if I move my face. So I'm going in with these 2 blushes. I'm just going to mix it up. I'm going to go in with this one, which is called Pink Sand and Pink Wink. I'm just going to mix these 2 up to create a nice pink shade. So I find this is too pink, guys, so I'm just mixing it up again. And I'll be going in with Satin Sheets on one side of my face. Sheets, ooh, okay. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to lightly spritz my brush. Can you see this highlighter though? Okay, that is Satin Sheets on this side of my face. I'm going in with this side, which is the Too Faced Prismatic Highlight in the shade You Light Up My Life. This is another gold shade, so I just wanted to show you guys how it actually looks like on this side. Ooh, it almost is similar, the gold. So I'm just going to go in and clean up everything. I'm going to go in with that same Too Faced loose powder. A little bit the nose area. The nose area I'm actually going to go in with a beauty blender. Like that. Yay! I will be just going in with the Too Faced Lip Insurance Smoothing Anti-Feathering Lip primer. I like to actually put it on my hand first rather than just going in on my lip and put it like a lip balm. I'll be going in with their new Metallic Sparkle lipstick, and this is in the shade Too Hot. So I did actually like a short video in Instagram showing the shade. This is their packaging, very beautiful. Packaging is in glitter, this is in glitter, and you do have the lipstick right here, which also has like glitter sparkles in them. Beautiful shade. I really love this shade. Let's go ahead and dust off the excess powder on my face. Just to set this entire face, I'll be going in with the Too Faced HangOver 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Okay, so my overall thoughts, everything that I've mentioned in this video, I'm just gonna run down really quickly. First of all, I absolutely love the mask. Too Faced Glow Job. Radiant Boosting Glitter Mask. It does really give you that extra boost of radiance on your skin. It does illuminate your skin. So it did give me a boost of radiance. It was very easy to apply. Whole mask just comes out in one peel, guys. Just in one peel. Moving on to the foundation. Foundation, I absolutely love it. It's just that the shade is not my shade. But looking at my skin right now, I really like it. But this is not a matte foundation. If your skin will be a little bit dewy since I'm oily combination. So when my oil comes out, it does make my face look a little bit dewy, which I'm not mad at it, because at my current age right now, I do not like my face to be super matte out. I do like a little bit of glow and a little bit of dew to my skin. It just gives my skin and the feel and the look much more healthier. When your face is like ultra matte, it just makes your face look flat. That's how I feel right now. Okay, so moving about the primers, like I said in the video, this is just purely a primer. This is the HangOver RX Replenishing Primer, and this is the HangOver 3-in-1. For me, what I like is, what I prefer and I would recommend is you just get the 3-in-1 instead. Moving on to concealer, I absolutely love the concealer on my face a lot. It was super easy to blend out underneath my eye area. It's looking really matte. This area right here is actually really very matte, very flawless. Yeah, I took a short break, almost like an hour, and so then I came back to film this review. So it's been on my face like almost like about like 2 hours, 1.5 hours. I don't see any creases underneath my eye area. I'm kind of loving how the concealer actually like really blended out together with the foundation really seamlessly. It didn't give me any like two tones. Sometimes I like my concealers not to actually brighten up and just blind the camera. I just really like it to just go nicely together with my foundation. Okay, and then moving on to, like I mentioned in the video, I totally forgot to actually show you guys how I actually use this primer, but I did explain to you guys how that primer actually looks like. I find that using an eyeshadow primer base is very good if you have oily eyelids. I do have a little bit of oily eyelids, not too bad, but I do have it. Yeah, it does make my eye last longer. Typically on a normal makeup day, I would not use eyeshadow primer, but it's good to use if you're gonna wear your makeup for about 8 to 9 hours and you have oily eyelids. I do recommend you guys to put on like an eyeshadow primer. So I'm loving the eyeshadow primer, and this goes clear. It goes clear, so you don't need to worry about the color pigment of the shadow base, because this is a clear shadow base. And then I'm moving on to the Natural Face palette. I absolutely love this. They have beautiful shades. When I open the palette and the burst of smell that comes out from the palette is just amazing, guys. While I was doing my contour just now, I believe a little bit of the product actually just swept into my mouth. As I was doing this and I was talking, it went into my mouth, and I could taste that the palette was, the bronzer was sweet. I am not joking, you guys, but it is like sweet. I tasted it though. I mean, I would not recommend you guys to actually swipe it and taste it, but if you want to, why not, you know? Yeah, I did taste it. It tasted a little bit sweet. That is so awkward and so weird right now, but yeah, I absolutely love this palette, especially these two bronzers. When you mix it up together, it just gives you that beautiful summer looking glow. These two blushes here are amazing if you mix it together. As you can see, it's amazing, guys. But this is almost like a pink iridescent highlighter. It has like a pinkish purple, so it's an iridescent highlighter. So the Satin Sheets is on this area right here. Absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this palette a lot. I do recommend you guys to actually get it. And then moving on to the highlighter, you guys already know I absolutely adore this highlight. One of the best highlighters. It gives you absolutely beautiful gold, not a yellow gold, but it just gives you that absolutely beautiful gold. You know, when the light hits, it just gives you that very nice Look, so I have like literally like 2 highlighters, and I think that the 2 highlighters is almost the same. Like Satin Sheets right here from the Too Faced palette, and this is the Too Faced Prismatic highlighter. I kind of find that, you know, it's the same. So if you really want this highlighter instead of getting this, I would recommend you guys to go ahead and get the natural face. You get the same highlighter as this right here. So yeah, moving on to the lips, I did use the lip insurance on my lips for a smoothing and feathering lip primer. This is actually very good if you're going to use an ultra matte lipstick. This helps your lips from feathering. Feathering is peeling. When you have very dry lips, do get a little bit of crusty lips. This just helps it, and I don't like to go in with the wand itself on this. I like to put it on my finger and then dab it on my lips until it soaks in. And then I went in with the new lipstick, which is the Metallic Sparkle lipstick. I have it right now. It's absolutely beautiful. This is not a matte formula at all. It's just like a normal lipstick formula where when you kiss at the back of your hand, it will come out. So yeah. Oh yes, I totally forgot about this baby right here. The Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal setting powder. I do not fancy this the setting powder, but I used it because when the last time I actually used this setting powder to set underneath my eyes, guys, I had a horrible flashback underneath my eyes. But setting it with the rest of the face, I think it's okay. It's okay. It's really beautiful, guys. But yeah, put this at the last is because not a lot of you guys can actually get this palette out there right now. This is one of their holiday collection, and this is the Too Faced Le Grand eyeshadow palette. It's one of their, I don't know when I got this palette, guys, but this is a very old palette. But you know, due to me taking care of the palette can still be used depending on how you actually take care of your eyeshadow palettes. It can last you for a very long time. So yeah, I truly hope that you guys actually enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a huge thumbs up, comment down below and let me know what you guys think. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys. Ooh.